want to keep these videos to about 5 minutes. They take a long time to upload. It's not a perfect system. I use my phone and whatnot. Hey, we're all trying to use our phones here, right? All right, so Iran was an Islamic fundamentalist country. Well, we could argue it still is. It probably still is. There's some freedoms there, but not many. Americans taken hostage, held for 444 days because we supported the Shah of Iran, and the Ayatollah Khomeini had a fundamentalist country. Over on page 528, we have the current leader of Iran there, and they do have like a president, prime minister, but really it's the Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, was leader for a long time in Iran, but he actually ran into term limits, and the actual leader is Ali Husseini Khamenei. So not Khomeini, Khamenei, pictured there on the page. And of course, the real issue we have to have with Iran is they're having nuclear missiles, nuclear weapons and whatnot. Are they going to build those, etc.? Over on 529 Iraq, there was Iraq war in 1990. They invaded Kuwait. Well, we're trying to protect the world's oil supply. The United States got a bunch of countries together. Cold War's over. Russia was even our ally in this, and we invaded Kuwait also to try to protect it from Iraq. Now, Iraq, of course, after 9/11, we fought there. We have troops there still today. Not as many as we did, but the Kurds, they were our allies, and groups there. And then we also have, of course, the terrorist group ISIS. They sometimes call themselves ISIL, but ISIS, and there's the ISIS flag, which, don't forget, all that says is there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet. It's simply a Muslim symbol. It's not necessarily a symbol of hate. But ISIS, a lot of stuff going on, fighting ISIS. On 532, you can see the shrinking territory and whatnot, and I'd show you some stuff if I could be at school, But anyway, 533, Afghanistan. Here we have, again, before 9/11, the Taliban had taken control. They're an Islamic fundamentalist group. See how they're treating women. That's what they make women wear, the burqa, etc. And I want to make reference to National Geographic because the most famous National Geographic cover ever is this girl with these eyes. And just so much in so little, the eyes is the magazines here, if you can look it up online. Well, after the Taliban was overthrown by the United States after 9/11, the photographer went and said, hey, can I find this woman? And he did. And this is what she looks like older there, probably 30 years older. And then that's what she had to wear under the Taliban, the burqa, the full burqa. But there is her holding her famous photograph, okay, but had no rights as a woman under the Taliban. So I got a couple things here. We're going to watch a video on 9/11. Well, maybe you've already done that on 9/11. But there is a democratic government to some degree in Afghanistan today. Women have had some rights. And when you watch that video on 9/11, it's pretty real, because it is real, and pretty intense. Got some reenactments to show you some things there, but definitely check that video out and let me know what you think of it. Okay, and so total casualties of Iraqi war, 4,800 Allied forces, not counting Iraqi security forces, including 4,491 Americans. That, of course, doesn't take into account the 32,000 plus wounded and etc., and all the guys with PTSD and whatnot. So I would definitely check those statistics out there too. So 538, we've been using drones. Also Malala. Oh my gosh, if you don't know Malala Yousafzai's story, definitely go out there and check it out. The fact that here's a girl, all she wanted to do was go to school, and the Taliban came on and shot her in the face for it. Okay, so that's a lot of the rest of the packet here through Afghanistan, and they just had elections. They're trying to do a peace deal with the Taliban, but there's a lot of issues with their governments. There's actually groups forming two governments. Okay, one more here for the Middle East, and then we'll be done for the week.